morning, everyone. Welcome to Planet Herring. I'm Michael, and this is Iracing 2021 Season 1, Week 8. We're back in the Audi RS3, and this week we're at Watkins Glen. And I have run this a couple of times yesterday, and, well, it was not a good time. I got wrecked twice. People don't know where the brake is. So we're going to do some quick practice. We got about 10 minutes before the actual race session starts. So let's go ahead, unmute that. Let's go to practice. Alright, so typical, this is the RS3, and so we are going to just put it in gear and go.
Pit exit's clear.
And Watkins Glen's one of those tracks I've run quite a bit. It's not my favorite. I do okay. It really depends on the car. And it really depends on how consistent I am that day of the week. So doing the boot is very important. Getting on the grass in this car is basically just a race-ending event. It's going to toss you. Braking on the first lap, that's really been the issue the last two races I did yesterday. It's just over eagerness on some people's parts, especially with a car that's a little twitchy under braking. I tend to move the brake bias forward a little bit. The whole track pretty much is in a gear that you would expect, so as soon as we get around to start here, I will go through a lap with you, because it really is, it's very off. But once the tires warm up, it's not too bad. It will turn for you as long as you don't push too hard. So there we go, coming off the last corner, trying to get it into 6th gear before we get to that 100 marker. Down to 4th, aim for that dip. Iracing doesn't seem to mind going out wide like that, as long as you don't get on the grass at the end of it. Get to 6 right about there. Haven't quite figured out if I like winding this car out or not, but right about there, easy change, immediately get back around. The car is gonna jerk around on you. Don't push too hard here. The car's not gonna want to turn. Then 4th gear, let the car rotate. Left foot braking as always with this car. See that little patch out there, and once you get around the corner there, hit the gas. One of these places where you hit the gas and wait for it to slow down, then downshift so it doesn't kick you forward. I'm going to get up here right at about the 100 mark.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Down to 4th again. Don't even really get up. Just leave it at 4th. Let it come on around there for you. So that's another place where you would think you'd go down to 3rd. Okay, a little bit of a late apex. Back on the gas. There we go. And let's see, looks like we're gonna do about maybe a 201. 201's about my fastest.
P4. Sector 3 time is fast.
That's a 201.2. I can do a low 201. Haven't really tried it in traffic, so. Thing is, fast times I've seen are definitely in the 159, so if you can do it faster than I can, great for you. I'm almost certain that most of that time is actually in the boot. I mean, in the chicane there. This part we're going in here is actually the boot. Yeah, we're already pretty much in 201 territory at this point. I'd love to break a 2, but something always seems to ruin that for me. Well, there's right at a 1 second off my previous time.
P2, you're now 0.7 off the leader's pace.
So there's a 201.2. And maybe, just maybe, I can get into the yeah, see, we're right on the cusp of being faster. Oh, there's qualifying.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Yeah. Late braking with this car is a mixed bag. So we're just going to pull over here. Go ahead and get us on over. So hopefully those couple of laps helped. If you're having problems getting, anything more than a little off on my green screen there. If you're having anything more than real little problems going any faster than that. If you're trying for a 159, well, I'm not your guy. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to flip over to the official session now. And well, looks like we're going to go anyway. One way or the other. I'll go ahead and let's turn those off while we wait to get into that section. Do a little tweaking on the stream here. Of course, it is Tuesday at the moment. So that means tomorrow night's Wednesday night. We'll be back with the RM Solo group. Once again in this god-awful car of a Camaro. Just really do not enjoy it. Of course, I can't fairly fix that. Hopefully I'm not showing up too badly. Nice little bald spot there. Ugh. Hate getting old, people. Getting old. Alright, so again, this is Iracing 2021 Season 1, Week 8 in the Audi RS3 LMS car. Front wheel drive, completely automated, no clutch at all. And we're at Watkins Glen with the boot, so the full GP circuit. I guess they call it a GP circuit. And that's 3.37 miles, 12 turns. Look real quick there. This is a fixed setup series, so absolutely nothing to do here that I have ever found. Except change a dash if you're so inclined, so nothing to change there. Options, again, this car is completely automated, so nothing to do there. The only thing I haven't figured out is why the devil I can't seem to get my SLI Pro light board right here on the wheel to work properly with the launch, but it just freaks out every single time. And 1 second left in the pre-race practice, so guess what that means? It's time for qualifying. And still waiting for the checkered flag to flip over. We'll go ahead and get out here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on those Z1 dashboards. There we go. There's your information back. Qualifying's here. And here we go.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Okay, Michael, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Yes, we do. So I am definitely shooting for that 201 number. I've absolutely got to break into the 201s, get a decent starting position. Although my starts have been kind of in this car lately. Seems like I always lose position. Nice and tidy. Don't know what it is, but this is the curve that seems to throw everybody initially. Last couple of races, it's like you made it through the chicane, you made it through turn 1, you made it on the uphill, you get around the carousel and you bite it there. I don't really get it, but so I've ended up pretty much at the back of the pack. In fact, I got wrecked on what it was actually lap 2, and there was such carnage that even though I was at the back by the end of the race, I was back up to my starting position, and I was way behind. I don't quite get that. Alright, so here we go, 5th gear. And go ahead and steer the car on around there. A little hesitant to start with. Try to take a nice clean line. Stay off the wall. So right about 300. Take a little bit of that. Steer it back as much as you can. Get back on the gas. I think that's the real key to the bus stop, is get it back to the left so you can power on through there. There we go. Aim for that far side exit. Nice and tidy through there. Just want to get that clean lap in to start. Before the 100. I mean, if you can do it at 100, that's great. Follow that around, nice flow there, really felt nice. Probably very slow, but sometimes slow is fast. Back on that gas.
P4, you've just done a 202.03.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't quite a 201. I'm pretty well convinced that Watkins Glen really is turn one, and if you have the bus stop, those are the two spots. You can get those two spots right, you're going to make up significant time. Okay, so far we're in 4th place. That's not bad. It looks like we'll at least be in the 201s, which is significantly better than I was doing before. All right.
You're currently 0.38 off the pace.
All right, so 0.38. That means I'm in a more representative crowd, maybe. Don't have any super fast guys in here with us tonight, so let's have a look at the results. Turn that off. All right, so yeah. Looks like it's a smaller crowd tonight. Might be advantageous for me. I only, how many entries is this? 11. So we got about 1 minute until we're done here. So 11 guys in here. Don't see anybody from last night. Duarte Rico. That's a fun name. But anyway, again, there's absolutely nothing for me to do. No fuel to put in, nothing like that. So as soon as we get going here, I'm going to clear out my fuel and clear my tires. So in case I do have to pit, which is a distinct possibility. It looks like we're going to start 3rd unless something happens within the next 15-20 seconds. Everybody has set a time. I'm actually kind of surprised we're not going ahead and going here. So at least we're on the fast side for this race anyway. But 3, 2, 1, there we go. That's the end of the session.
That's the end of the session. P3.
All right, flipping over to race. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's grid up. Got our gloves on. Let's turn the Z1s back on. Looks like everything's good for you there. Let's flip over to fuel. Let's get rid of the fuel. One of these days I'll get a macro and like fix this. say watch later. There we go, that's good for that. Let's do clear tires. Bring it back down to our relatives. Alright, so we're in third place. Not going to worry about anything except getting a good start here, so I'm just going to put it in first and floor it. One of these days I will figure out, I think, the launch control on this car, although I have no clue. Look that up one day. If you know how to do the launch control on this car, by all means put it in the comments. That would be nice of you. But here we go. 42 seconds. Is everybody joined up yet? I really would like to get a good start, at least in comparison to everyone else, and I would really like to make it through lap 1 without getting crashed.
P3, the air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, Michael, get ready. Go!
Alright, so here we go.
Car left. Clear left.
Alright, so we lost one spot.
Go around. If you could drive one corner without wrecking. Hey, nice paint, by the way.
On your right. Clear right.
Alright, so good first lap. Let's try to keep it going here. Back in third. The guys in front of me are not aliens. At least not by their qualifying laps or not. That means we got a good shot at winning this one. All right, here we go. Good first lap.
On your left. Clear left. Right side. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Still there.
All right, so far so
Still there.
good.
Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Alright, good pass, good pass. Let's go get the leader. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. We just need to catch two.
P2.
And see, now everybody's going to head out into that. So the good news is that I'm just over, maybe.
Alright, Michael, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.0 seconds.
What we're not doing is reeling in two. Come on, everybody loves Raymond. Gotta be a spot where I am better than him, but Luskowitz is catching me more than I am catching two.
That lap was a 2:01.27. That's your best lap in this session.
Okay, let's keep it nailed. Yeah, he's like right back there. We are not catching. Car got a little crazy.
You're halfway home, got plenty of
Come
fuel.
on.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 4.0 seconds.
I'll move that forward a little bit. Okay, car is acting weird on me. Alright, so now we got another person right on our tail.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.38. Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
comes Forsey.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Bad luck, Michael. Come on, don't let him get away.
All right. Alright. Come on now, let's catch. Well, this car bounces around.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
All right. Losing a little bit of focus here.
P3. That lap was a...
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Come on, man. Defend harder. Push now. The guy behind is catching.
Okay. Six laps of 8.
Okay, Michael, you've got half your fuel left.
All right, so we are now down in 4th. Ugh.
P4. Wasting a lot of time here. Get your elbows out and force the pass.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Nice covering the inside.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. We'll break a little bit earlier.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
All right, we're coming up on the last lap. This is it.
That was a 2:00.9.
You mean I actually finally did a 2-minute lap? Wow. It's definitely covering the inside. Oh, well, it could have been, but it was not. Whew.
P4, that's it, we're done.
Oh, well, that was actually a really good race. Wish I hadn't lost some focus there and started making a couple of mistakes, but for the most part, actually went pretty dang well. Ended up with a 4th place at the very least. Let's go back to the very beginning and let's switch on over to the post race. So I felt like there were some really cool maneuvers there in the beginning. So let's see, that's meh. There's the start. Get rid of that for you, and let's see. So let's watch this for a bit. So not too shabby, lost one spot there. Let's go ahead and fast forward on up here. Up the hill. Let's see, first time through the chicane, not too bad through there. And let's see, that first lap seemed like we spread out a little bit there, but here we go, going into here. Starting to catch up. Luckily didn't get caught up in that. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Okay, so maybe it was interesting on lap 2. So caught up nicely here. Going into lap 2, get a good run off of turn 1. Nice run on the chicane there. At this point, we're pretty close. Dive bomb up the inside, slide to the outside, and cut back to the inside. That was a pretty neat little maneuver there. Thought that worked out pretty well. As did that. That was pretty close racing. So at this point in time, let's see. That's. Oh, I'm amazed she survived. Or I'm assuming Lori's the girl's name. Yeah, see, this is where things really started to unravel. As I got away from them. I mean, that's a pretty good separation, and just could not keep it up and catch up with Raymond. It just kind of fell apart with me by myself. But all in all, this wasn't one where things were really too crazy. Let's look at Raymond's laps here. I mean, he was running, yes, pretty much twos across the board. Yeah, that was kind of. I mean, admittedly, for most of that, I was following somebody, but yeah, I finally did have a 2 right here at the end, but really wasn't as fast as I should have been. In fact, I was pretty well in line with where I normally am there for a little bit. And if you look at Rafal, his laps were good. Lori's laps were good as well. Yeah, I didn't have the pace, so I got to figure that one out. Where I was losing it, and might go through a couple of laps there, but really not too far off as far as what I was doing. It's just a little bit here, a little bit there. But I think in the end, is qualifying third, finishing fourth. That's a pretty good race in my book. So if you're watching for the first time, I noticed we got some people in here. Like, subscribe. I can't even say the word. Like, subscribe, and we do these. I've pretty much been focusing on this series this year, so this is my main series, at least for right now. Of course, tomorrow night, the RM Solo Winners Sim Racing Series, and of course, we're going to keep doing things here and there all throughout the year. But anyway, thanks for watching, and as always, here's the end card. Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the Planet Herring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope to see you again soon.